Hey everybody, we want to welcome you to the Hurdy Burke Internet Broadcast Network. We cover Austin business, have been doing so for over 4 years. We've got over 160 interviews on our podcast. And today, we're going to talk to Chappell Oates with Instant Personal Assistant Services, LLC. Right, Chappell?
That's right. Good morning, Hurdy. How are you?
I'm waking up. We're doing an early morning podcast today, which is awesome. And so I think she's even driving down the road this morning with her earphones in, of course, to go to daycare. And so, you know, we're excited to have you on. I've been really anxious to talk to you because I want to find out more about your business. We have a sponsor that obviously takes care of all our podcasts for us. So we want to listen to a little short 30-second talk from Jerry's Garage. We'll be right back.
Howdy, this is Todd Frank, owner of Jerry's Garage. We've been serving our customers since 1967. You know, vehicles have changed greatly over the years, but quality customer service and sound repairs have not. We've earned a great reputation with our clients. Check us out on Google and Yelp. So when you need repairs or maintenance on your gas or diesel vehicle, you'll call us. We work by appointment only and sometimes emergency. So our number is 512-255-7627. That number again, 512-255-7627. We look forward to earning your business at Jerry's Garage.
We're going to take about 30 minutes today and kind of run through some questions that Hurt Crack producers have sent me, right, which is you, by the way. And
yes.
So why personal assisting? What have you found that to be a good business?
Well, it's a good business for me specifically. Prior to starting this company, I was a professional organizer. And before that, I was a restaurant manager in the country clubs in Mississippi and Houston. And what I learned about myself over the years was there's two things I was really, really good at, and that was organization and customer service. After I had been organizing for a couple of years, I kind of saw this need for just ongoing maintenance and taking care of little things. There wasn't really anybody doing, so, you know, I would help somebody organize their office, and then they'd have this long to-do list and no time to do it. So I thought, well, I can do that to-do list for you, and that's kind of how the business started. I've been in Texas for about 4 years now.
Okay.
And originally, like I said, I was in the Woodlands up in the Houston area, but we've been in Austin about 2 years, in the Round Rock area specifically. We love it. I wish that all of my clients lived in Round Rock and I never even had to go into actual Austin. But I do all the time, and, you know, I'm happy to have those clients as well, but I would love to have everybody in the Round Rock area. That would be amazing.
And so what kind of people, Chappell, do you generally do you work with?
So I work for a large variety of people, but the few things that they do have in common is they're first and foremost willing and able to delegate. If you're not able or willing to delegate, it's probably not going to work out with us because you have to be able to let go and trust me that I'm going to get this stuff taken care of for you. And I do, and my clients know that, but I think sometimes people don't realize that they really like to be the person in control. So they might hire me, and then they have a really hard time, like, letting me actually, you know, take care of stuff. Favorite and best clients are the ones that just heap all their troubles onto me. They just push everything my way and let me take care of it for them. And those are the ones that I feel like get the best service, and they get taken care of the best, is the ones that just let me do my thing and help them and, you know, take care of the details.
Yeah, so that typical customer you really like, if I'm hearing you correctly, is the one that says, okay, we want to hire your firm, and then they just let you go in and do what you guys do best, right? Take care of everything,
right.
Get out of the way,
So
and let you do what you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we work one-on-one with our clients. It just depends on what we're doing. If it's like an administrative task, and you know this, Hurdy, if you have us like enter business cards, for example. You don't have to be there for
Exactly.
that. That defeats the purpose. But if you want me calling your financial institutions or staying on the phone Texas toll for a couple hours or whatever little thing it is you need done, you're going to have to be at least in the same vicinity because you'll have to say, yes, this person's allowed to talk on my behalf.
Okay, so now
if
that
that
we're
helps,
on yeah, that does help. And now that we're on that, because I'm gonna go in between your question a little bit here and ask you this. So, what sort of I don't see it on here, so I know it says what do you do typically work-wise, but what are some of the things you will do? That's what I'm curious about.
Things that I will do. It's almost easier to tell you what I won't do.
Okay, what will you not do?
I will not do accounting. I will not do real estate. It's illegal. I will not do cold calls, and I do not provide content because I'm not a good writer.
Okay.
Everything else is negotiable. We can talk about it. I just packed up a 2-story house. It took me about a week. Packed everything up, labeled everything, tagged it to be moved. I facilitated the move with the movers in the storage facility. I scheduled the lawn maintenance and the maids that needed to come in. And that was a fun project. I enjoyed doing that. I have other clients where it's strictly administrative. I manage their inboxes. I use Trello.
And just to catch everybody up, Trello is kind of a tasking online form, right? It's kind of a note. It's notes, and you can collaborate with your clients, right?
With your clients, with your coworkers, with your teammates, with your family members, whomever. You can use it. It's free, and you can use it in a million different ways. But I encourage anybody that needs to manage big or small projects to look into Trello because it's really cool.
Because you're in such demand, and I get that, because so many people today are so rushed and so busy, right? What is your typical way, Chappell, finding your clients? What do you do on your marketing side? What are those things you do to get these clients?
Well, to be honest with you, 100% of my client base is either from going to my 2 networking groups a week,
okay,
or it's from being a member at TWorks co-working, which is truly my secret weapon, or it is a word-of-mouth referral from a current client. And that is, in summary, my marketing strategy. That is how I'm getting my business, how I'm staying busy, is basically using my network, the people near to me that know me, to start off, and then letting the work speak for itself.
And I will say that I originally found them through a network group meeting, and because we're both at TWorks, you've done some work for me, so that was exactly as you just stated. You find them through networking. And tell us a little bit about TWorks.
Oh, I love TWorks. I just could talk about it forever. Okay, so TWorks is the coolest place to be in Cedar Park. It is a co-working space, and there are people there who do all different kinds of things. So we have an awesome business lawyer that offices out of there. We have strategic communications that office out of there. We have insurance people. We have financial people. We have graphic designers. We have personal assistants. And everybody is working, elbow to elbow with each other. Like, not really, because there's offices and we all have plenty of space, but everybody's there. And if you have a question or you need help or you need a specific person, they're already there. And I absolutely love it. It's clean, it's pretty, it's a fun work environment, and I look forward to going to work every day. So if you haven't checked out TWorks, take a moment.
That's awesome. So we're talking to Chappell Oates with Instant Personal Services, LLC. And so here's the fun question. What is the best part of your job? And then I'm going to follow this up with a hurdy question. So what is the best part of your job?
The best part of my job is definitely when the task is over and the client is happy. That's the best part. Because it's not uncommon, if you have a really good personal trainer about halfway through the session, it's not uncommon for somebody to say that they hate their personal trainer, they don't like them anymore, things like that. And so when I'm, really helping somebody to push through their to-do list, to get through whatever nonsense is going on that's dragging them down and just knock it out, they don't like me so much. But when it's all said and done, they're so happy, and they refer me, and they write me great reviews, and and thank you notes and things like that. So My favorite part is the customer service part. Everything else is really just getting there. I have clients who only want to communicate through Trello or only want to communicate through text or only like phone calls or only want to talk to me in person. Yeah, whatever. So I ask those questions when we have our initial meeting. If somebody's interested in getting some work done, I talk to them first just to make sure that it's something I can actually help them with.
Right.
I don't want to take on any jobs that I can't do. So
Exactly.
I make sure it's something I can help them with, and then we figure out how they like to be communicated with, and then we go from there. And that's pretty much the process.
I was going to say, what would you like to do more of? What are some things you're looking to do more of within your business?
Oh, gosh. I think if I got to choose what I did all day, every day, I would only work for just a couple of different people. And I would probably start off with, like, clearing their work area and then finding what it is they need done, as in their to-do list, and then executing that to-do list and then doing regular maintenance for them. Come in, help somebody whip their life into shape, and then come back at intervals to help them maintain it, because those are my favorite and best clients.
And do you find that most clients are generally disorganized?
I wouldn't say that most clients are generally disorganized. I would say that I work with a lot of high-functioning individuals. They are very good and very talented at a lot of things, and perhaps organization and or, paying the phone bill is not a priority for them. They have bigger fish to fry and bigger thoughts to have and bigger things to do, and so my job is to kind of take up where their genius lets off. Maybe they're disorganized. Maybe I'm hyper-organized. I'm not sure.
Well, either way, that works, and that's exactly what your role is as a personal assistant, right? You're actually taking on the task that these clients either don't have time or don't like to do, and they want to outsource it to your company, which is super, right? And that
Exactly.
Just seems like, to me, there's a huge demand for that today.
So broad of a category. I do everything from helping somebody move like I did this week, but to also working marketing events for my clients. They tell me a little bit about their business, and then I go stand at their tent and set everything up and talk to people and get their information, and I'll even do the follow-up calls. So it's just a matter of what is slowing you down. That's what I need to know from my clients. Like, what is it that you don't want to do? Everybody knows the eat the frog part. You're supposed to eat the frog first thing in the morning. I recommend you delegate that.
What is your general first meeting like? Do they generally contact you and tell you exactly what's wrong immediately, or do you sit down with them and kind of figure out what they're struggling with?
People always have an idea of
okay.
Something. They may not be ready to share it all at the beginning, and that's okay. This job requires a lot of trust. So I expect that from my clients. I know that we have to build trust first, and I appreciate that. So I appreciate them letting me do that. So sometimes it starts off with a small project, and we go from there. People have an idea of what they want when they start, and I say, yeah, that's something I can do for you, or no, this is who can help you with that. Because that's the other thing I do is I am a human Rolodex. I know everybody's name and what they do, and I remember it. When you need somebody for this or that, I got you. So
I've been around her, that's true. Okay, so I know that to be a fact. To build that speed of trust, are you saying that generally a client will start you generally with something small to see how that goes? Is that the typical way it works for your business?
I think so, and I actually encourage that because you just don't know how things are going to go. We don't usually have a lot of personality conflicts or anything, but sometimes they may just realize that they don't want to outsource this job. Like I said, sometimes people realize they don't like delegating, and that is okay. So if you start with something small and you realize, you know what, I don't like giving my work to other people. And some people don't, and I would say I am one of those people. That's how I know. I don't love to give my work to other people. I like to do all my work. And,
Yeah.
I understand that there are other people like me, and that's cool. So I think when you start small, you get an idea of, okay, this is kind of how it works. This is how much I can let her handle for me. The majority of the time, it goes really, really, really well. But, yeah, I would always say, start small and we can always go bigger.
What does, maybe you can't answer this completely, but what does something generally cost for your service with some of your clients?
Well, it depends on the project, and I do offer package pricing.
Okay.
I will say this. I am very, very competitively priced. So
I agree.
I think people are often shocked at how much they can get done with a small amount of money. So if anybody is very curious as to my rates, I'll tell y'all where you can reach me after this, and you feel free to message me, and I'll be happy to let you in on that.
Yeah, I can tell you that she did some work for me recently, and I was surprised, and that was really cool. So, and it helped me a lot because you took away a task that I did not want to catch up and do. How do you want people to find you or reach you? What's the best way for them to do that?
Well, we have a Facebook page. It's Instant Personal Assistant. You can Google search us, Instant Personal Assistant, Cedar Park, Texas. I encourage you to go to Google and look at my Google reviews. I really appreciate those. Thanks clients. And also I have some Facebook reviews that are great. And I really take pride in those, and I wish that y'all would go ahead and look at those and see how happy some of my clients are. And also we do have a website. It's instantpaservices.com.
And that's awesome. And what I'll do is I'll make sure Purdy goes over today and puts both the review on your Google and on your Facebook page today. I will do that when I'm in the office, okay? So we'll take care of you on that. Anything else you want to tell us this morning?
I think just if you don't know what you need or you don't know who to call or you're not sure, call me. That's a good time to call me, because I can either give you some direction on who you need to talk to, or I can probably do it for you. So that would just think of me as like Google Lite, I guess.
That's good. I like that. I want to thank you for being on. You did awesome today. Thank you for being on the podcast. I'll get you a copy of this so you can post it out anywhere you want. It's on the house. I host it, Chappell, so awesome. You don't have to worry about any cost. And I'm going to match the colors of your website on your custom player. I'm going to put links on it. And so we want you to share that out there, and hopefully you'll get lots of business off this, okay?
Thank you, Herdy. I really enjoyed talking to you. I really appreciate it.
Okay, guys, you've been listening to Herdy Burke Internet Broadcast Network. We cover Austin business, and we put up a podcast once every week, and we want to thank our sponsor, Jerry's Garage. Y'all have a great day.